Hi everyone, me again. So following on from that amazing call we had tonight, I just want to speak to you really quickly about what Laurie said about finding your desperate why. What is it? I say this all the time when someone's having a bad day or it's been a bad week, go back to your why. And if it's not going to make you cry, then find one. Find a why that is going to make you cry. So like Laurie says, she had 9 mouths to feed. That was what drove her. How much, do you need to pay for something? What is that why? That is going to get you out of bed, get you making those calls, get you picking up the phone, get sending them messages, getting you to get uncomfortable. That is where you need to tap in. That is what you need to decide. You need to write it down, like Laurie says, and tell somebody. Figure out what it is and then tell somebody. And if you have no one to tell, do you know what? Send it to me. Tell me what your desperate why is, because I will hold you accountable. Okay, so when those days when the going gets tough, when you've had, another no and somebody else has said no to you, to your opportunity, to your products, and you're feeling weary, because it happens, let's just deal with that. It does happen. There are days when you really don't feel like it. Now, I just touched on something there when I said when you don't feel like it. I would highly recommend 2 books to you, okay? If you haven't read Go Pro by Eric Worre, get that book, get it today. You can get a hard copy of the book or you can download it off Audible, or in fact there was a free option of it on Spotify about 12 months ago. Go try there. If you can download it on Spotify, that's awesome. But please make sure you read it or you listen to Go Pro by Eric Worre. And the second book I would recommend is what's it called, by Mel Robbins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You count backwards. What on earth is it called? I had it in my head a moment ago, and it will come back to me. No, I can't look on my phone because I'm using it. But what is it? It's Mel Robbins, and I'm having a complete brain block on that book. I will come back. I will post that book in the group. But read Eric Worre, Go Pro. That is the foundation. That is a book that everybody who's in network marketing should read. And I still can't. The 5-second rule. That's the book. The 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. So 2 books, okay? Read them, listen to them, download them, do whatever you need to do. And you can have to read them more than once, okay? Don't think you read it once and that's the end of it. You need to reread, go back, have these as like little Bibles, or little audios. If you get 10 minutes, and here's the thing. Part of your personal development is that you should absolutely 100% do something to develop yourself every day. So you either read 10 pages of a book or listen to 10 minutes of audio as a very, very bare minimum. Okay? So find out, dig deep, figure out what your desperate why is. There is some tools in the isogenicsbusiness.com that can help you to find your why. Dig deep, get really, and sometimes if you don't have an immediate why, then find one that is really going to make you cry if you don't get it, if you don't achieve that goal. And read 2 books. Those are my top tips for you today. They're a couple of things that I picked up from our amazing training this evening. It was great to see you all on there. Can't wait to see you all again next week. Get on those calls. Oh, and there's another thing. 2 exposures. So before you put anybody on an Isogenics experience call 8 p.m. on a Tuesday or 9 p.m. on a Tuesday, they must have at least 2 exposures. What do I mean by that? You must have had a conversation with them. You must send them a tool, send them a video, send them a lookbook, whatever. But there's two, they need to have looked at 2 things. Don't just dump somebody on a Isagenix experience call if you've never spoken to them about Isagenix. Okay, so do that, and that way you're going to have a lot more success in once they're on that call. So they have the exposures, they'll come on the call, and then they'll call you to find out a little bit more. Okay, it's because we will encourage them to come back to you. So that's it from me. It wasn't supposed to be 5 minutes, it's turned into a little bit longer than that, but I hope you got some value from tonight's training call. They are going to only get better. Tomorrow, day 1, line in the sand, start again. Let's go smash it. Speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.